One of the main reasons we were in Botswana was to see if we still felt the same way as we did when we first came, and if it was possible for us to move here and live in the bush. We retraced our steps and went to the first places we felt that special connection the first time we came. We followed the same route, going from Elephant Sands into the Ntwetwe Pan, this time without having special people at our side, like we had last year with the family Bone and Roberto Midiri. Ntwetwe was different. It hadn't rained that much and was very dry. The year before we could see a lot of green grass covered with flowers, and especially we had seen thousands of zebras that had arrived there during the migration. This year we were only seeing donkeys and cows. Perhaps we were still too early in the season. When we arrived to the edge of the pan, we saw in the distance horse-like silhouettes that appeared to be hovering over the shimmering like a Pegasus. We thought those may be zebras, but this time we knew better. We weren't going to risk again going in the pan like last year and getting near them. But a closer look made us realize that they were not zebras, but domesticated horses. We went to check if the zebras were still at the Magabi pens. So again, Magabi pens again, no one here. So we'll check in the north gate if somebody stops us or does something to pay. But this is like this. While we crossed the park east to west, heading towards Maun without the Bones or Roberto, we felt it again. We wanted to live in Botswana. Even when Eli was in a bad mood. Okay, Manik.
We're in Maun.
They say this is an alcoholic town. It's an alcoholic town with a tourist problem. I like it.
Yes.
Somebody had told us that the best place to open a lodge or a campsite would be Khwai, where we had been a week ago. We loved Khwai, but we thought that it was impossible for foreigners to get a piece of land in that area, let alone to open a lodge. It was too good to be true. But it was worth to investigate it though. So, after meetings that felt like drug deals in Hollywood movies, in gas stations with self-proclaimed state agents, and in a parking lot inside of our car with someone claiming to be a landowner, finally one of those agents convinced us to go together to Khwai to see some properties.
Because I didn't sleep last night because of the bloody music.
Oh, but where are we going today?
I'm going to drive to Khwai, I think.
What are we going to do in Khwai?
We're gonna check out some land.
To do what?
Who knows, maybe to buy.
What's the purpose of?
We'll buy it.
When we arrived in Khwai, we went directly to the property of the guy we met in the parking lot. Then Sivani took us to see the brother of the seller. I thought we probably were going to pick a drunk guy from a local bar, but I was wrong.
We volgen nu een of andere meneer. De broer van de eigenaar van het land. Ja. Dit is de meneer die ons heeft meegenomen. Dit is de helper van de verkoper.
When he changes
Laat
gear,
ons zien
throws a black
waar de stukken land zijn. Maar dat is best wel lastig te vinden. Omdat het nogal bebost is en niet overal paden zijn. Wow, die guacamole.
En we gaan nu op een heel bossig
Het is wel een pad.
The brother was a soft-spoken, very polite and educated man who knew a lot about the bush and told us very interesting stories about Khwai and the origins of its people, bushmen that used to be hunter-gatherers in what now is Moremi Game Reserve. Lynn, so we met the chief.
Well, at least it seems to be legit.
Yes, it's,
Whatever this brother of the chief is selling.
yes,
I don't think he would.
yes.
Chief would. I think the chief wouldn't. Or he pretends to be the chief and he's not actually the chief.
The chief, he is the chief, invited us to stay at his campsite, Afro-ville camping grounds, a beautiful site deep in the bush in front of the Mbudi River. At night, we could hear the hyenas whooping and the faint reverberation of lions roaring in the distance. Next morning, we went to another campsite, just to check what other people were doing in the area.
Wat ben je aan het doen, Eli?
voetbal.
Het voetballen? Hoeveel staat het?
10-10.
Je hebt toch net gescoord?
Eli!
Het staat volgens mij 10-11. Je hebt net gescoord.
Oh yeah, I see the buffalo. Yeah. Yeah, but I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, the fucking buffalo. Stupid buffalo. I need to go to the bathroom. The last morning, we went for a game drive in the Mahoto area. Still haven't seen Big Cat in Khwai. This young leopard was walking with a giraffe's tail in his mouth. Surely we were missing the most interesting part of the story. We were intrigued.
Ik hoop dat hij nu meteen achter hem aan gaat. Hij is bang.
Damn, this was the place we were looking for. Now we needed to find a way to be able to come and live here.